It's the Swipe Life podcast with comedians Dana Alexander and Aideen McQueen. Don't forget our resident moderator, Karl. Yes, we are navigating the online world of dating. Follow us at the Swipe Life podcast. Hi, I'm Dana Alexander, and I am joined by
Aideen McQueen.
Welcome to Swipe Life. Yes, we are gorgeous women in our 40s trying to find some dick.
Okay, so anyone that's confused, we're now Swipe Life from... What were we last week?
Old maids on the prowl.
We were going to be old maids on the prowl, but I mean, who would believe that? I am on the prowl though.
I'm 42. I'm hurtling towards menopause, but I'm still in denial. It's difficult to think of yourself as middle-aged when you think of all the young people that are our age. Like Nicki Minaj and I are the same age.
I'm younger than Beyonce.
Yeah, exactly. But then when you look at people from back in the day, like Captain Von Trapp from The Sound of Music.
Okay, yeah.
What age do you think he was?
27.
36.
Oh God.
27.
Sorry,
Come
I thought
on.
if you're Jamaican, he'd be well on his way. Jamaican kids that got aunts that are just born. All kinds of stuff.
Fair enough.
Oh gosh. So let's get caught up. So do you mind if I start? Because I've been
Absolutely. You've been doing great.
I've actually tried to progress dating. So I have my problem is I keep dating the same guy over and over. Basically what I've had is I'm dating the same dude over and over. This is how bad it was. So I was about to date the third Persian man in a row, girl. And the only way I was going to differentiate him was like, oh, he's Kurdish. Like it was some different thing. So when I was dating the first one, I'll never forget, I went...
So can you just stop for a second? So your type is...
Tall, dark and handsome, girl.
Persian of interest.
You know, I don't... Ooh.
Tall, dark and handsome?
Tall, dark and...
Tall, dark and Iranian?
Listen, I like an Italian, I like an Albanian, I like a Greek, I like an Arab man.
You say it like you're just discovering this tall, dark and handsome. Like that's every woman's type, Dana.
No, yeah. That's true. That's what I date. They're dark, tall, and I think
tall,
they're
dark and handsome, and with no fixed abode often as well.
You know what? Yes, but not...
She loves an immigrant.
No, I do love it. I do love a foreign man. Yeah. I like a man who could learning English as his third or fourth language. But the first guy I was dating, I remember I used to bring him to shows. He's a bit younger than me. And then this is when I realized I had a problem. When I started dating guy number 2, the Persian 2, is I went to one of my shows and one of my colleagues was like, oh, hey, good to see you again. And I'm like, you haven't met him. You haven't met him. And then just with number 3, I brought him to a show and the same thing happened with another comedian. You're like, oh, good to see you again, mate. I'm like, you haven't met him. So I'm like, I have to stop doing this.
No, it's not just you, because this has happened to me with my ex. He used to introduce me to his friends and be like, lovely to meet you again. But he just constantly went for blonde women that were about 15 years younger than him. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh,
so
yes, I do.
So you're not the only one who has a type.
Okay. Yeah, well...
And I've been that woman before where we've never met.
We've never met.
But we met surely at the 50th. No, I wasn't invited to that. I mean, I've met men who thought I was the woman he was going out with when he was also going out with me, and I didn't realise he was going out with another woman. But that's another story maybe for the X-Files.
Yes.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. Is that not a story for now? Yeah.
Okay, we can do it. We can talk about it if you want.
We can, but we have some other things we want to talk about. So if you want to find out more about that, you better join our Patreon. That's how we're going to do it.
Okay.
So, okay.
Your type is tall, dark, and handsome. Shocker.
But I stopped it with him. I ended it. I realized I'm dating the same guy, and he was, oh God, he's like, no, my dunya, you are for me. I was like, I'm dating people. He's like, 9, because he's like, he lived in Germany for 9 years, so he's always speaking Persian, German, English. It's weird, but
it's very scary.
You are my dunya. I wait forever, but 9, you're not. You can't talk to other guys. And I was like, well, that's
okay. So this guy, he's Persian. Mm-hmm. He's tall, dark and handsome. Mm-hmm. He's younger than you, so that's your general type over the last while.
Yeah.
But he wanted to go exclusive with you
after 3 dates.
And you didn't? Did you kiss him?
Oh, he pulled me. He's pulled me in. But it's never been the romantic movie one. It's like, come here, my dunya, and I feel like that cat from
Well, like, he can't
he's
even.
like Pepe Le Pew. I just can't. I can't even sit on the same sofa with him. He just keeps trying to climb me.
I still feel the whole Donya thing is maybe he was also dating at the same time someone called Donna, and then he realized halfway through a sentence, oh, Donya, Donya, oh, yeah, Donya.
No, he said it means something like
it means something, all right. Yeah, it means I forgot.
But he was. So I think the problem here is that it's not that you're going for the same type, because there's nothing wrong with going for tall, dark and handsome. I think this guy, he seemed to have been love bombing you.
I think so too.
Yeah, and I don't think men realise that they do this. Like, I think we give men these Machiavellian powers, like, you know, he loved bombed me, then he breadcrumbed me, then he ghosted me, and then he was stashing information about me. And like, in the meantime, this guy is like an apprentice electrician. He's no idea that he's been accused of these Machiavellian-like ideas. I think men do it without realising. They get a buzz out of making you fall in love with them and and then saying you're exclusive, and then they have to get the buzz somewhere else. So you were wise to cut this guy off, because that's a red flag.
Yay!
All of that stuff is a red flag. Being so obsessed, wanting you to be exclusive. Like, and also, like, did he have his shit together, this guy?
I was getting it together, but no, he didn't.
No, so he needs to be concentrating on other stuff.
And I said exactly that to him. I was because we had talked about this a little bit, and that's exactly him. So I did meet a guy who had his shit together.
Okay.
But he works like crazy hours. Canadian, Kurdish. He's lived in like 35 countries. He's like some crazy serious electrician. An electrician again, right?
Yeah.
But
electricians are sexy.
But like a corporate one where like he has to do like high voltage stuff, like, and they fly him all around the world all the time. But he was really nice, but he was super skinny. Super skinny. He wouldn't let me pay for anything. He came over for a second date, and I thought, okay. He actually got to the bed. He got into the bed just to watch a movie. We were going to Netflix and chill. But I think he really went for it. And I'm like, I just wasn't relaxed enough to go through with it.
So you invited him to your house 2 times? Once, okay.
And we watched a movie. Nothing happened. We didn't even make out.
Okay.
But we did, it's easier to just lay in the bed and watch the movie. And I thought we would do a little bit of that. But then I think
cinema.
He wanted to go boom, like right in there. And I was kind of like, oh, I'm not ready.
So, and are you going to see him again?
No, he decided that I don't like him. And that was it. He said, I don't think you like me. And then I never heard from him again.
Just a minute. So is this the guy that sent you the text message?
Which one?
There's one that sent you a text message. Okay, pause. Actually, you guys can keep talking.
Well, yeah, I don't know what text message he's talking about, because I be on the messages, girl.
Yeah.
And then the other...
And was he cute, this guy?
Yeah, they're cute, but he was so thin.
How old?
He was my age.
My God, age appropriate?
He was age appropriate.
I'm
shocked. 2 years younger. 2 years younger.
So yeah, that's nothing for you, Dana.
38, 39, something. Yeah.
Yeah, he was ballpark your age.
Definitely, and he had his shit together.
So he just wants, you don't like me, and that's it.
Yeah, and I said, I do. I just need a little bit of time. And same with the other one. The Portuguese guy came over. We went on a second date, and he was like, I just want to rip that dress off your body. I'm like, oh,
it's too much.
It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
But why? I think the problem is not the problem, but bringing them over to the house, they do have expectations of sex. Sexpectations, and we disappoint them when we don't.
Them, yeah.
So I would be more keen on meeting them in the daytime for coffees and stuff.
We had lunch.
You had lunch?
Yeah.
Where? In your house?
No. We at a Thai restaurant. Okay. But he lives in the area, so we just he'd already the first time I met him on the night bus, remember?
Oh yeah.
And he came over for the nightcap, and he didn't get any then, so I thought he was used to being disappointed in my house.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd just bring him in for the sequel. Yeah.
Is that the one that sent the text?
The booty call one at 12 o'clock at night?
The one that sent you the text with the ultimatum on it.
Oh, that was
Kareem. That was Kareem. He's gone. But no, this one, he sent me a text at 12, and I said, I was in bed, girl, Netflixing and chilling, which brings us to what you were talking about earlier. It's like, you can't just call me at 12, like,
yeah,
sorry.
There's a big, I think rom-coms have given us the illusion that, we want a man to romantically turn up in the middle of the night with flowers, his shirt unbuttoned, begging us to take him in, or, surprising us, lifting us up and flinging us on the bed. But like, oh my God, if you surprise me, I'm going to have like a face mask on, right? And be shaving my legs. You know, I've got, my routine is so strict now.
Yeah, I was not ready, girl.
I will be so angry. yeah, so
Let me take off this bonnet, girl.
Hair mask on. I won't have my lashes on. I'll just be like, no. You can't surprise a woman in her 30s or 40s.
I just kind of think it shows
it.
like a lack of like interest.
Oh,
like
yeah.
If you want to meet with someone, you know, say, hey, I'm going on a date with Canadian. We've been talking about and planning it. Like, you know, we want to do.
Yeah.
We're going to go to a Canadian pub. We'll see how that goes.
Canadian pub.
Canadian pub.
Yeah, the crack is mild.
Yes.
I can imagine. Canadian pub.
It's full of everyone because everybody loves us.
They do. But do they have that strong feelings about you? I don't know.
Exactly. Well, that's enough about me. So I'm 2 down, 1 kind of idling. He's 30 and he's 1 inch shorter than me. He keeps telling me he's gonna have the best sex. I'm gonna have the best sex of my life, and I'm like, I'm not convinced.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
I'm like, you think you don't know where I've been around the world tonight? Yeah. That's my theme song. So how you went on a 3rd date? Let's get into that.
I went on a date, yeah. So I used Hinge, which I think is a bit better than the other apps. You seem to get matched with people that would be similar interests and stuff like that, similar age, kind of background wise. But I made the mistake of, and I didn't think I was like this, but not taking height into consideration, or thinking these guys are really good looking. So I met this guy. He was fine looking. He was grand. Architect, which is always interesting. I think architect is a really fantasy job. You know, in the rom-com, the man is often, Matthew McConaughey is often an architect.
Yes.
Because that's like arty, but also loads of money, you know. But
love
really,
that money, girl.
Yeah. Well, no, this is the fantasy in
in
rom-coms. They do that. But at the same, and you think the architect is going to be great fun, but actually I think there's a lot of low-key autism in architecture. They're not that spontaneous.
I used to live with a Scottish ex-architect, and he was on the spectrum.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, I think
yes,
I do now.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. So I met him, and
he was an engineer. Sorry.
First of all, he was, so just maybe a little bit shorter than me, and then that was fine. I open your mind and your legs will follow. You know what I say?
Woo.
So, but men will tell you what they're like very early on in a date. They'll give you some clue about what they want you to know. Mm-hmm. So he was a bit late for the date. We were having a pint. And
he was having a pint.
I was not having a pint. Now, though, this was another bone of contention. So previous to that, when we were chatting, I have written, no, I don't drink on my bump or my Hinge. And he kept asking me, why don't you drink? Did something happen to you? Is there something in your family?
Why is it that British people cannot accept that some people just don't drink?
Yeah, so
you have to disguise drink. You have to literally go to the bar and have whatever non-alcoholic drink in a wine glass so that nobody asks questions.
It's so true. It's so true. You really do. So I didn't want to say, like, I'm an alcoholic, but I didn't want to be like, hi, I'm an alcoholic on the first date. Now, maybe I should have, because this is another thing. Gina, I'm an alcoholic. I mean, sex addict. Like, there's certain addictions they would like sex addiction, but not so much outcomes. So he did, and then, so knowing I didn't drink, he sent me a few pictures of himself. He sent me a picture of a pint. He was doing some work on the computer in the pub. It was sunny, and he sent me the picture of the pint. And I was like, why is he doing this? So a few times he's mentioned hungover, drinking, and I don't know what happens to me sometimes, but I think I almost wanted to prove a point that I was great fun without drink. So even when we were just chatting, I got a bit fed up of all this drinky banter. And like, this guy is like 50. You know, why is he doing this?
Yeah.
But I was determined then to show him what a good crack I am without the drink. So I was almost like I hated him already at the start.
Yeah.
But I wanted to make a point. So it wasn't a good start. And I should have just left. I should have used
determination
to change his mind. I'm fun. I'm great fun. When you go in with that,
find out.
When you go in with that kind of vibe. So I was already didn't like him coming in, really, I'll be honest, but I was determined that he wouldn't think badly of me being a non-drinker.
So what did you do on the date?
So we went for a pint. Now obviously I had a Guinness Zero, very nice, by the way, if you want to sponsor us, and he had his normal pint, but he comes in late, and this is what I've learned about men. They will show you what they want you to know very early on, right? So he comes in, he's like, I'm so sorry I'm late. I was on the phone to my dad. I was like, okay, right. My dad, I mean, I love him, but he's just so annoying. And I was like, okay. Yeah. So, and when I was 12, I had trials for Arsenal football team. My dad never even told me. That's the type of guy he is. So it's like, okay. So from being a little bit late, he's now told me that he was really good at soccer when he was young. But he's got a dad that didn't appreciate him. And I kind of thought, okay, this is totally unnecessary story about your dad, but it does slip in the fact that he was good at sport once. I used to be 8 pounds 7 ounces. Can I mention that? So I was like tiny.
I was a sperm girl.
This guy was 50. Wriggling around all cute.
I beat everyone. I was fast.
He was quite the chub. Like, he was as tall as he was wide almost. Not unattractive, but for that kind of shape, if you liked somebody, you'd be like, oh, my little chubby Ewok.
They gotta be a little bit wide if they're short, because if they're short and skinny,
no,
that's not better.
But so then I was thinking, why have you told me this story about your dad? And it was just like a war of attrition. I think sometimes as you get older, a date is less a date, but more an interview about your psychological state. So he kept asking me why I didn't drink. And then I had to tell him that I was an alcoholic, and I didn't really want to. So I was then really defensive. And then he told me that, like, he kept saying, he loves drinking, and it's such a part of his life. Then he started going on about the ex-wife. Then he asked me a question and I didn't know how to answer it. He said, how have you been finding the apps?
Oh, girl.
Which is a strange question, because obviously if they were working for me, I wouldn't be on this date.
Yeah.
I'd be married with kids, living my best life or my worst life, whatever that is. So it's a strange thing to say. Like, what are they trying to... I feel like he was trying to ascertain why I was single.
Or if you were single, because just because I'm on a date with you doesn't mean I'm not meeting this dude in 2 minutes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I have a rotation.
Yeah,
I'm not.
You have a rotation.
Listen, we got a plan, girl. We have a plan. We have to get these dates in. I can't be doing one at a time. Come on, multitask.
So I didn't know what to say. Like, basically he was trying to see. So, I mean, you could say I'm single because I was an alcoholic and I messed around in my 30s. But who knows? Maybe there's some glaring reason that I can't see.
So your answer was?
So I was just like, I said, I don't really know. I suppose I just haven't met the right man. So we didn't particularly gel. He was obviously somebody that serial dated, and he had his stories. He had a story about the Arsenal trials. He had some cute story about his job. He had these kind of stories that were almost like set pieces that I can see they kind of worked and were interesting, but there was no soul in it. She was almost like a Ryanair air stewardess just going through the motions, the exes are here and here, pull on the tag. So he knew what worked previously from other dates. It was like Groundhog Day, where he's collated the perfect date and the stories. But another thing I'm not good at, especially when I was drinking, is saying no.
Okay.
I'm just a girl who can't say no. Please don't DM me. But especially when I was drinking, if somebody kissed me, I'd kiss them back. If they showed any interest, I was gone. So before the date...
Gone to bed.
Gone fishing. Exactly.
Yeah. Wow.
So alcohol.
I was a virgin until I was like 20. I didn't even kiss a boy till I was 20, and I had an apartment since I was 17.
Well done, you.
Wow.
I know. I was raised by a very strict Christian father.
By wolves. Yeah. Raised by wolves.
So so what was I saying? So I've never really rejected a man. It very rarely can I remember.
Girl, you sure you want to put that out there?
I know. This is the old me. Right?
Be careful, girl. You're cute.
Yeah. So before, my sister is a much more experienced dater than me. So we practiced beforehand. So I said, what if I don't like him at the end of the date, Aoife? And she said, look,
my name's
we'll
not
practice. So she practiced with me. So she gave me this line. She said, thank you so much for the date. I really enjoyed getting to know you, but I just don't feel there's any chemistry. because Eva says you can't argue with chemistry. It's vague, but also slightly scientific.
But
guys don't want chemistry.
You know, every single one of those guys, I could ring up any of those guys, and except for who knows, I don't know with one, but all of them are ready to go. All of them are ready to go, with or without the chemistry.
Yeah.
But she said they have to respect that. So at the end of the date,
you know, when you say chemistry, all that's in his mind is like, oh, what? So something from
biology,
something from the chemist.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. I've got one. I've got the chemistry in my pocket.
I've got enough chemistry both with cocaine. Isn't that a chemical?
Yeah.
So we got outside the pub. We'd had our 2 drinks. I spent about an hour and a half with him. Like at the end, I was like, I just want to go. I just want to ring somebody. I just want to tell the girls in the WhatsApp group. I want to tell Dana about it. So then we got outside, and he said to me, you know, I find you quite attractive, which annoyed me, right? Because it's kind of like, I find you attractive.
Really?
You're lucky. Like, I mean, other men mightn't see it,
lucky girl.
but I find you attractive. Now, he was no great shakes at all. Do you know what I mean? He was plain. And like, you know me, I have a very low standard, right? So
very low, girl. Very, very low. How low
can she go? How low can she go?
So I ain't that picky. So I just didn't think there was any chemistry, biology, physics, whatever. So I practiced this line. So he said, I find you attractive. Like, you know, I was so lucky. And this is to any men listening out there, just say you're very attractive to a woman. Just don't say I find you very attractive, because we don't like that. I know we're fussy, I know we're picky, I know
the truth.
But we don't like that. So it's not like I can see the potential underneath all of that shit. There's a bit of a gem,
like,
you know, diamond in the rough.
Girl.
Yeah, and there's me with my hair done, my makeup done, and a really cute outfit on. So I mean, I'm 10 years younger than him, but yet he finds me attractive. I would like to see you again. I'd like to see you again. And I thought, okay, so I went into the mode. I really enjoyed the date. It was great to get to know you, but I just don't think there's any chemistry. So I was delighted with myself.
What did he say?
He said, how do you know if there's chemistry if we don't kiss?
Oh,
and he leaned in. He leaned in for the kiss, and I dodged. And I said, no, I just know.
What is with these guys that just start kissing you? I'll never forget one guy tried it on me, and I've done this twice. It was another comic at a Christmas party. I literally pushed him in his face.
Oh my God.
I pushed his face back like this, and the other one, he came in like he's gonna come kiss me on the cheek, and I chopped him in his neck. 2 comics, yeah.
Oh my God, you'll have to tell me who they are afterwards.
Canadians.
Yeah.
Lame Canadian guys.
But I mean, fair play to him. He chanced his arm. It was in broad daylight, whatever. I just dodged. I think so then anyway, I said goodbye. I gave him a little hug.
Just disappear.
That'd be amazing. We should have like a genie. You get 3 chances to just disappear in your life. And
look over there.
Yeah.
Roadrunner.
Yeah. So I gave him a little hug, but a very safe kind of hug where I'm not letting any of my body touch his body, really. It's more like a hug that you'd give a senile aunt in a nursing home before.
Okay, so you don't break her.
They're there, Aunt Myrtle. Yeah, you're trying to not give any physicality. And then, so I said, I'll see you. Good luck. Thank you. And then I said goodbye, and then I realised we were walking the same way. And we were getting the same train. We were getting the same train. It was in Dublin.
Did you get in a different carriage?
And it was 15 minutes wait for the train.
Did you wait together?
Well, there was no option.
What did you talk about?
There was no option.
Chemistry.
Oh, it was just... If I could have disappeared,
That's crazy.
I was awkward.
A senile aunt.
How about
I just realised that's how you hug me.
Karl, you are even though you mightn't be of the heterosexual persuasion, I still have to be on guard because you're so virile.
Well,
That's not how I hug you, Karl. I give you a hearty hug. Stop. stop that. So I forgot how tiring dating is.
It is.
Yeah. So I think in future I should have been more honest. I should just be more upfront. Listen, I don't drink. I've had a problem with drinking. I know that might put men off, but that's fine.
It's the truth.
It's the truth. And I'm, it also explains to them why I might be a bit slower to act. But
or you know what?
It's tiring. It's performative dating as well. And you're listening to, he told me so many facts about him. I don't really know if I know him, but if you had an exam about this guy, I probably would have gotten a B+.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You know what else? This was a weird one. The Canadian Kurd guy, he asked me, is this a romantic date or a meetup? And I'm like, have you ever been asked that? Like, what does that mean?
I think that means
we all know what that means.
Sex.
Yeah.
A dick appointment.
Well, we were in the pub. We were like in a pub in, I won't say which area. And he just like pulled me in, but it was like after he plied me with liquor. Like this, you know what the warning sign was? I asked him for a glass of wine and he came back with a bottle. I'm like, no, I don't need a bottle. It's okay.
He comes back with a bucket.
So he came back with a wine and tequila shots, girl.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Do you know what I did?
Good for you. Because
and then we just kept drinking and walking around. It was actually a really pleasant date. But when he put his tongue in my mouth, it was so pointy.
So pointy.
It was such a pointy tongue, and I was like, "Ooh!" It was a little bit of a surprise.
Okay, a little darty.
Yeah.
Okay. He's like a little lizard man. He's a part of the Illuminati.
I think you can't open with the tongue.
No, it's too much.
It's too much too soon.
It's too much too soon. So, are you going to see that guy again?
No.
I would have, but he thinks you don't like him because you didn't have sex with him straight away.
Yeah, or on the second date even. Do you know? And he's one of those guys that I'm like, please just let me pay for something, please, because I feel like if I don't pay for something, they really expect something.
That's the thing, isn't it? If I don't like a guy, I will pay. And I'll try to pay for the whole meal. I'll at least pay for half. If I like a guy, I'll let him pay.
Do you know what?
And then that confuses them because they think, she likes me because she paid for it. I'm like, no, I just want to have my slate clean.
Exactly.
I want to get out of there with a clean conscience. I don't have to be ringing my AA sponsor about this.
No, oh gosh, I know. The one the Dunya, he paid right away, and he didn't even argue about it. He just got up and paid,
Good.
And that was the end of it.
It's very attractive when a man just takes care of stuff, definitely. But you do, the credit is always mounting up and up and up
exactly.
and up. Yeah.
What about 1 and 2? Did they ever come back for more?
No.
Oh, and the swimming guy. You kind of liked him too, didn't you?
Well, no, not enough for it to be like I liked everything about him. Really good looking, tall, but it just wasn't enough. Like if I was desperate to have a child, I could make it work with that man, definitely.
Just a minute. We're going to need a graph. We're going to need a graph. We're going to need dates,
a spreadsheet.
Swimming guy.
We're doing a spreadsheet.
We're going to do the whole thing.
Yeah,
it's going to come up on screen.
Yeah.
Because our listeners are going to start getting lost.
Yes.
Especially in 5 episodes when we refer back to swimming guy.
Yeah, we have a spreadsheet. We call it the spreadsheet. Remember the spreadsheet?
Okay.
Yeah, but we need one for the listeners.
We're gonna have one.
Yeah.
We've talked about all of this. There's a whole list: age, weight, occupation,
nickname.
Does he drink? Doesn't drink? So that it's like a proper spreadsheet.
I think we should definitely take off the weight, because if we imagine if there was a spreadsheet somewhere of 2 male comedians where they put the weight of women they dated.
I won't put the weight.
Oh, you two would be so cancelled. Yeah.
I'll put the build though, but I'll put it out there. I've dated skinny. I've dated chubby. I've dated muscular. Like, I feel like...
Oh, maybe just body type.
Body type,
yeah.
S, M, and L.
Yeah, small, medium.
Yeah.
But you know what? For me, I honestly, if a guy has a good personality, that's the one thing that slides.
Still like,
Would you date a fat man?
Well, I have plenty of times. I like fat men.
I don't mind it. Like, sometimes
I'm a bit of a chubby tater.
For me, when it comes to skinny men, it's more of a safety concern for them. I ain't light, girl. If something goes wrong, like, you know what I mean? I don't know what, you know what it is with me. I like a guy that I know could protect me.
Yeah, I know, me too. It's like it's nice to be with a big man, even if he's fat.
I know. Yeah, because he was a nice chubby size.
Yeah.
I like that though. You know?
There's a picture of Ollie Moore's out on the internet at the moment. I don't know if either of you seen this on Twitter or thing. And Ollie Moore's, he was a singer, I think.
Yeah,
and
he won X Factor or something.
So there's a picture of him before and after. He's recently gone on a, as they call, a fitness journey.
Yeah.
And he looks like shit, right?
So he was nice built, a little bit chubby before, a little bit hairy chest, and then afterwards he's like really muscular, really skinny, and all the women are saying that only 7% of women prefer him after as a very muscular man. The vast majority of women say they prefer him before. The dad bod rules. And now men are getting angry. They're like, can you not see he's clearly a better hunter and provider?
And that's the weirdest thing about
we know why.
Why?
We know why.
Why?
Because you get them. Is this a thing? Before I attack,
get in here.
Because women like it when men get to the state that other women don't find them attractive.
Oh, really?
Because that way, I'm gonna feed you. That's where the whole feeders thing comes from.
Because you know those. Have we talked about this? My 500-pound life. Did we talk about that?
I find it more attractive when Kevin isn't so attractive to other people.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Have you seen? Have we talked about my
relaxed.
500-pound life?
No, we haven't.
Girl, this shit. This is when I get crazy when I'm single. Okay, so there's this show. It's like my 600-pound life. Those people are never single. This girl cannot wipe her own ass, and she has a man.
Oh my god!
And she has an ass.
I was just like, don't start me.
Oh no! Is that the one where she thinks she's pregnant because she's having all of these?
Oh no, I've seen that one, but no. But yeah, they always have.
Like,
they always have someone there. I've never seen them, and and I know that sounds terrible. We were talking about this before, but sometimes, I've been watching Love on the Spectrum. I love that show. And when I watch it, I do think to myself, if they can, I can too.
Yeah, but you can't. You're never without a man, Dana. You're rarely single. You can.
Is this a good thing?
It's been 2 months.
2 months is nothing. You need a little break. If you don't have
a little cuddle in a bed. I miss that.
Of course, but look, can you not love being a starfish in your bed?
I do starfish now, girl. I sleep diagonal. I sleep upside down.
I'll get you a weighted blanket, Dana.
I have it. Do you? Yes, I do. It is what it is. So I guess we should probably just talk about this, because I'm going to come to you for some advice at the end of this. But what do we actually? I think the thing that's really difficult is that do you know what you want?
Not really. No.
Me too. I don't really know.
So I think society is telling me a lot of the time you should be with somebody, but the fact that I'm kind of past the age of having children now, that takes the pressure off, and the fact that I managed to get a place, that takes the pressure off as well. My last boyfriend, I was devastated when it broke up. Now, I kind of broke up with him because he started being very jealous and he didn't approve of male-female friendships. He
really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but girl, we're comedians. How the hell?
Yeah, we can't function.
I work school teachers. We're school teachers.
No, she's a school teacher. That's the truth.
Oh, well,
she is a school teacher.
Of course.
But what am I going to hide as unemployed? Oh God! But no, sorry. Back to the thing. What we're saying. Yeah, we don't know what you're saying. Society is telling you.
So I was, after my last fella, I was really upset because I thought he had everything on paper. He was good looking.
No, he wasn't.
You didn't meet him?
Oh, I thought it was the other one.
No.
Sorry, but I hope you don't watch this. Girl.
No, this is a guy in Ireland.
Okay.
Yeah, you haven't met him. I've never even done a video call.
You've never even talked about him.
I met him in my recovery group.
Okay.
Yeah. I definitely have.
Yes, you have 1 year together.
So we were about 8 months maybe. Ooh. And we were doing great, but he would want me to call him a lot. His mother was ill. He couldn't talk to his mother. He was very close to his mother. He said, you have to replace my mother. And I thought, that's a bit of a red flag. He was very controlling. Irish, yeah.
See, I think Irish people, men specifically, have this hang up with their mothers.
They might, yeah.
It's this thing. I knew you.
Italians.
Italians are my God,
big time.
Oh my God,
there should be a list.
Don't even. Yeah. I think
Italians are number one.
You know what's so funny? What are you trying? Oh God, I remember one time with my ex, the big Sicilian one. he hadn't talked to me for a few days. So I'm like, well, I guess we're broken up then. I was menstruating. I was going crazy.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, what do you mean we're broken up? I'm like, we've been living together for how long? What, you don't call me for 4 days? You don't love me? You don't love me? And he was like, I haven't called my mother for 4 days. You're trying to say I don't love my mother? And I was like,
wow. So he was like,
oh, him and his mother were like this. Don't even start me. Yeah, and oh God, I love his mother though. His mother was actually amazing.
I don't know what I'd be like if I was a mother. Probably like that. I think if I had a son, I'd be just over the top. So probably better that I'm not a mother. But yeah, I was really upset when that broke up because we tried and we were both pretty calm and we talked about stuff a lot, which is good. I never really talked about stuff before with guys. But then I was sad and I was sad and I was sad, but I just kept going, asking my higher power, look, if you want me to be with somebody, show me, or just take away this feeling. And then I just got this feeling of calm after about a week. And I was like, I'll be fine no matter what. You don't have to have anyone. It's okay. And I just got this such a lovely sense of peace. And I've had that more or less all the time. That's why I have the pressure for me to date isn't so great, because it's like
I was single
peaceful.
for all of my 30s. I dated comedy for 10 years.
Yeah, you kind of have to do it for a while.
My suitcase was my boyfriend. I had calluses on my hand from dragging a suitcase. I'm no playing. I'm not even joking. Yeah.
So I don't know what I want. It would be lovely to have somebody, but in the same way, it'd be lovely to have a mansion.
Oh gosh.
But it's not necessary for me to be happy. So somebody has to really add joy to my life and be fun and not be stressful.
I'm going to have one little goal. I think you know what I want? I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody.
Okay, so literally dance with somebody,
somebody
Dana.
who loves me. Okay? Don't you want to dance? Say you want to dance. Sorry. I do. I actually genuinely would love to date a guy that will get on the dance floor with me.
Okay.
I tried to dance with my ex once and it was just like 1, 2, 1, 2. It was so bad.
Tell me, so you're a good dancer as well?
I do like to shake my ass.
You're a dancer, you're a really good singer too. She doesn't make a big deal out of it, but she's a class singer.
Thank you. Thank you. A dream that I didn't fulfill.
I would like to play music. I used to have boyfriends when I was younger, that play music with me and stuff like that. That was always fun.
Oh God, it'd be so nice if a guy just like come on the dance floor with me. I would love that. But most of them are just hold your jacket as you go dance with your gay friends.
And they hate it. Yeah,
how can I be a gay man, girl? My life would be so much easier. I have everything.
Well, I think we want, because with society the way it is now, community isn't as important. Religion is definitely not important anymore, and family isn't even as important. So we want a partner that can provide, that can be our best friend, our dancing partner, our sexual partner,
our dad,
an economic helper outer with a house or whatever to help us financially. We want all these things from one person, and this person is not God. A religious experience. So it's really difficult. Like the standards that my mother and father had were so much lower. They were just bound
expectations.
Exactly. They were bound together by kind of economic necessity and procreative necessity.
But it worked. They're still together.
They really are. Yeah, they're in love with each other.
Sometimes you just have to suffer.
Yeah, my dad lets a lot go in one ear and out the other, and my mother puts up with the least romantic man in Ireland. But we used to say to her when we were younger, like, why did you marry Daddy? And she used to say, well, he doesn't drink. And in Ireland, that's a big bonus.
Oh, wow. But everybody must suspect you if you don't drink in Ireland.
Well, no, because 20% of people in Ireland don't drink.
Okay.
Yeah, I think because they drank too much.
Or because they know. They know,
or they've seen it in their family.
Yeah.
And they're like, whoa, I can't do that. It's too dangerous. So it's the highest number of teetotalers in Europe, I think.
Really?
Yeah. So people who drink, but people who don't.
Yeah,
and they're not necessarily ex-alcoholics, but they might have had it in the family and there have been problems.
Oh God, yeah, I know that type. I was going to say, because you've been patiently listening to us, what do you make of all of this foolery?
It's so strange. I was just thinking about how I would have shagged Pope Francis when he was younger. Is that I don't know, and I don't know why I was thinking that.
I think that's a good
Did you see
thought.
the picture of him in like 1958?
Yeah, no.
Jesus Christ!
Do you know who could get it though? Che
it?
Guevara. And do you know who else is hot? Osama bin Laden, girl.
Really?
Yeah, beautiful eyes.
I would pull that beard, girl.
Oh, see, she was the bad men again, the naughty men.
Bad men.
What are you doing? I'm just rigging up a bomb.
I do. I find find Middle Eastern men very attractive, and they're very polite, but they're kind of soft but hard at the same time. Like they have like manicured nails, but they'll get in a fight.
Oh, of course, he was a super rich guy from Dubai, wasn't he? Of course.
Oh, and I don't need a super rich guy. I don't think I've ever dated a rich guy in my life.
Yeah.
I think you'll miss the night bus too much.
Yeah.
You'll be like, I need to get back on my night bus.
Yeah, that's where you're going to find your millionaire. Yeah. A guy who doesn't have cab fare. Oh, gosh. So I guess, we got to set a goal. So what's your challenge for me for next week?
Challenge for you for
I
next
have a challenge
week.
for you.
Okay.
You have
Close
to
your
think about
legs.
it. So I challenge you to go on a second date with someone.
That is a good challenge, because I've been very reticent. Okay,
Yeah.
I will try.
Okay.
I will try to go on a second date with somebody.
Perfect.
Second date. And for you, a challenge, I want you to date outside of the home. Don't bring them home.
Okay, I've done that.
Don't bring them home. And I want you to try.
Also, don't bring them here.
Yeah. So
Welcome to the podcast.
let's see. Instead of tall, dark, and handsome, I want short, blonde, and plain. No, you're joking.
The guy this week is blonde.
Good for you. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about? Let's see. Try a different app.
Okay.
How about going with Bumble? Bumble
Okay.
men are less proactive, I think. They're more
Okay, I'll do Bumble.
beta male.
So nobody to the house and Bumble.
Yeah.
When are we going to do that other one?
Which one?
Find me a rich guy.
Oh,
yeah.
that's for the Patreon. That is going to be juicy.
Yeah.
And
What's that
is for
one
the
called
Patreon.
again?
I got on this date because I want to get the money.
What was that?
I like that
You already
word.
made the joke. LinkedIn.
Oh yeah. So Seeking Arrangements is the website. Yeah.
Seeking, oh my gosh. Before we actually, no, I'm going to save this next topic for the next episode. Okay. You wrap us up, because what did you make of all of this?
I mean, I think this is good. This is
Okay.
great. We're in a really great space.
Okay.
We've kind of, like, this episode, we've kind of taken, what have we taken? Like, taken just a grasp of everything.
Okay, perfect.
And then onto, like, the next set next week.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Good. Because I want
You know what I want to see next week?
What?
I want to see some text messages.
Girl.
I want to see some text messages.
Girl.
I want to, yeah.
I'm gonna show you some shit. I'm gonna show you some shit.
Like,
Actually, the next
not
one's-
in-app messages, because that's terrible.
No, I wouldn't do that. But
Yeah. Or is
'cause
it?
we're not recording still, are we?
Yeah.
Okay, we are. That's great. But no, the next one, because I fell in the trap. Gorgeous Italian father, single father, works in a restaurant, which is always terrible because they never have any time. And if he's a father on top of that, he brought me to the texting. Girl, depth. I've been when I show you the length of the texts, I'll get into it next week. It's crazy.
Okay.
It's crazy. Thank
Right,
you.
great.
Well, that was Swipe Life. I'm Dana Alexander.
And I'm Aideen McQueen.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. I think that was a great episode.
That was good.
Yeah.
The Swipe Life
How you doing?
podcast every Friday on YouTube. If you want to record your own podcast, make sure you contact Karl at filmwork.com for all your audio and visual needs. Don't forget to follow us at the Swipe Life podcast. And if you want the behind the scenes tea, make sure you're following us at the Swipe Life podcast on Patreon. See you next week.